I found this UGC ad that made somebody over $47,000. So I decided to go ahead and try to recreate it with AI, and I did.
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking the nitric oxide for years.
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking nitric oxide for years.
So in this video, I want to walk you guys through how to make AI UGC ads for your e-commerce business, or really any type of online business that you're currently in.
Cannot tell me that's not pretty convincing to the average person. So of course, all roads lead to Kalo Data. If you haven't used this website yet, you definitely should start. I really like this website because, again, it's kind of like the all-in-one research tool that you need. So the reason why I like to come here is I like to see the top products and then really the top creators that are making money. And it really allows me to get the inspiration that I want. So for the sake of this video, we're going to come here for creators and we're going to search up some creators. I was just spying on this guy, so maybe we just use him for the sake of this video. But essentially what you can do is you can come inside here and search up creators per or by revenue, right? And see exactly how much each creator is making. And then from there, pick a video. So let's go back to Mr. Chuck right here. Boom. Since I was spying on him. And one thing I like to do is I don't like to go to the oversaturated creators, like the top 100, because those guys are pretty much, or those people are going to have really high and big egos. We're going to come down here and kind of, like this guy over the last 30 days, he's made 155,000 in revenue, right? So pretty good, decent type of creator. We're going to come in here, check out his top video.
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking the nitric oxide for years. I've personally been taking it for 7.
And this is perfect because what you want to do when it comes to AI videos is you want to make sure you are picking easy to replicate videos, so you're not making the AI job really hard, right? Like you don't want to find a girl that's talking and moving and dancing, because for AI to do that, it's going to get pretty hard. But something like this, where the guy is just sitting down, talking to the camera, holding a product, is actually perfect. So now that you've done that, you're going to go ahead and export this script. And then you're going to copy this script. Once we have the script, we are going to go ahead and, you could put it in your notes or Google Docs, doesn't really matter. You just want to save that for later. So the next thing we're going to do is actually go to TikTok. And once you come on TikTok, you're going to go ahead and search up story time videos or story time. And the reason behind this is I want to go ahead and find another creator, whether it's a male or female, depending on what you're making the ad for, that pretty much has very minimal movement with their hands and really just talking to the camera. Because the idea here is I want to grab that video, do a face swap, add my own script on that face, and have a brand new video that looks like a realistic human. But again, I don't want to make AI's job really hard for me. I want to try to find somebody who's actually not moving or moving to as little as possible. Like this girl is a perfect example.
De cómo quedé viuda.
So she's talking in Spanish, not really a big problem, but this is what you want to look for. You want to look for a video where the person isn't necessarily talking too much or isn't moving too much. So spend some time here. We're going to try to find a video. So I scrolled for a few minutes here. It did take me a while, but I found this creepy looking dude and I just downloaded the video. But funny enough, this is literally a perfect example of a guy who is not moving. Like very minimal, 13 seconds. Doesn't really matter how long the video is because you can adjust that. But this is what you want to look for, right? Somebody who's pretty much barely moving. And if you already have videos of UGC people or creators, you can actually just use that as well. It doesn't really matter. I like to just grab them from TikTok. Sometimes it's a little bit easier. So once you download this video, now we're going to go to the next website. And this is called ideogram.ai. Banger of a website right here. Now what we want to do is we want to use this website to actually generate a net new human from scratch. We don't want to use somebody else's face that already exists. That's how you get in trouble and get lawsuits. We're going to come here and we're going to prompt it. Can you make me a face of a, let's say, 35-year-old man, right? I don't know, with gray hair. So it'll take you some time. Hit the generate button right here. You're going to give it a few minutes and then boom, out of nowhere, you see it just made us a few different guys. I'm going to play around with the prompt here for a little bit longer, and I am going to settle for this guy. This guy looks perfect for the type of video that I want to make right now. All right, so we are going to upload the video we got from Vidwood, and then we're going to upload this picture. All right, so took me a few minutes here. I had to adjust a few things, but pretty much we got a decent face swap, I would say. Didn't necessarily come out to the same exact person that I gave it, but if you check this out, this guy on the left right here is pretty much the real video that we downloaded. And then this guy on the right looks like a younger, more zestier person. So not bad at all. Remember, right now, all we wanted to do was just get the face swap. So essentially create a new human on an existing video. So the next website is called 11 Labs, and you've probably used this before, but if not, check it out. It's pretty cool. What we're going to go ahead and do is a voice design. Okay. So once you're on 11 Labs, essentially, and you click on voice design, what you want to do, you can randomize this or just imagine what the voice you want to be and then tell it. So for me, I mean, I just clicked randomize here, but a middle age, I'm going to do American with a crisp, clear voice, confident and charismatic. This prompt honestly works all the time. And then you're going to go ahead and feed it, whether it's the script that you have already made. Oops, wrong thing. So you can grab like the first sentence of the script, boom. And then you can go ahead and add it inside this and click generate voice. Also free so far. So have not spent any money on making this yet.
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking the nitric oxide for years. I've personally been taking it for 7 months.
This is a very, very important comment right here.
Wow.
He's been taking the nitric oxide for...
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking the nitric oxide for years. I've personally been taking it for 7 months.
So, you know, some of these will sound very robotic and AI-ish, and some of them won't. I think I'm going to go with voice number 1 here. So you'll just go ahead and select voice and then name, I'll just call it YouTube Gang. And then say voice. Oops. Value, English, accent, American, and then boom. We're just going to go ahead and click save voice. So now that we have the face swap video, and we have the actual voice, it's time to put them together. So we are going to go ahead to this final website, which is pretty much called Lip Sync. Okay. And once you click on Lip Sync, you're going to land on a screen that looks like this, where it's going to ask you to pretty much upload 2 things. So you're going to upload the actual image or video file that you want. And we're going to go ahead and upload the Vidwood video. Once you upload that, you're going to upload the actual voice. Boom. And just keep in mind, when you are doing this process, that's pretty much the final step of making this UGC video. So you want to make sure you are pretty much reading the whole script on 11 Labs with the voice that you want. So you can just easily sync it up right here. And then, yeah, once you upload all these files, you're going to go ahead and click submit. And again, let AI do some cooking and let the magic happen. All right, AI is done. Let's take a look at what we got here.
This is a very, very important comment right here. He's been taking nitric oxide for years. I've personally been taking it.
Cannot tell me that's not pretty convincing to the average person. So again, within the last 10 minutes or whatever it took to record this video here, we just got a pretty well-made AI video. Not only that, I actually did another one right before this video for practice. So check this out. This is the before one right here.
I'm actually not balding. Tell me the truth. Dude, good luck.
You're not balding. I see. No.
Oh, come on.
No.
That's balding.
This is a widow's peak.
And then here is the actual AI one that we made from it.
I'm actually not.
Oh.
That's balding.
This is a widow's peak, and this is fucking balding. Stop coping and know the difference. As a guy who's been losing...
So to me, a 40-year-old will probably not be able to tell whether this is AI or not. And I'll bet you if you send this to your dad or your mom or your cousin, they probably will also not notice that. So there we have it. We just use AI to make a full UGC video that I would probably be open to using it, honestly, for my own products. within the last 10 minutes, and you guys have no excuse to not be able to duplicate and replicate what I just did. If you want to get a full list of all the AI tools that I'm using, and then also a full list of blueprints and strategies that I'm doing to apply this to my e-commerce business, definitely check out the link below about Momentum University, which is my coaching program where I help people start, scale their e-commerce brands, and actually leverage AI to the max. So if you are interested in that, check out the link below. And if not, like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know the deal. I'll see you guys on the next video.